The split squat is one of our favorite single leg exercises, and we're going to go through the coaching process now. So in terms of the setup, you're going to get into this position on the back toe, and you want to make sure there's enough space between your legs. So you want to have a reasonably long stance here, but not too long. When you come down, you're going to think about dropping the back knee down towards the floor and then pushing back explosively. Now, you're going to have most of your weight on the front leg, although you may feel a stretch on the back leg. The front leg is actually the leg that's going to be working. Common issues that we sometimes see in this front knee, typically just due to weaknesses and imbalances, is that the knee here is going to be collapsing in a bit. So we want to make sure that you keep your knee stable and you don't let the front knee collapse inwards. So think about that. And in terms of the body position, we want down in the bottom position, almost a straight line from the knee to the hip to the shoulder, with the rib cage down and the core nice and engaged. In terms of progressions, one of our favorite progressions is the back foot elevated. So it's very much the same exercise, except you lift the back leg, and this emphasizes the body weight on the front leg, and you're also going to get a much greater stretch on your back hip flexor. The movement's more or less the same, as you can see. And in terms of loading ways of progressing further, one way is to have a bar on your back. However, we're going to show you an example with just 2 dumbbells in your hands. As we can see, we're keeping the knee nice and in line. Balance can be an issue. If you wobble a bit, that's completely fine. Typically, holding weights actually helps with the balance. And we want to keep this position here of the core, the rib cage down, and that straight line between the knee, the hip, and the shoulder at the bottom position. That's perfect. And that is how we split squat.